Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and this is an local daytime AM band scan in Berthoud, Colorado. I'm going to be using my HD radio because I have a few HD stations on AM, and it's just easier to use, so this will have commentary, and let's get into it.
He wasn't like, oh my gosh, I got overturned, so what? He's like, yeah, whatever. But he's like, oh yeah, the Court of Appellate upheld what I said. Cool.
And I imagine he had a similar type of thought about the Colorado Supreme Court. And
so this is 560 KLZ in Denver, Colorado with 5,000 watts. And this will all be daytime power, by the way.
This is talking about a case or, what happened or...
So that weak station there is 590 KCSJ in Pueblo, Colorado.
6-year-olds that are working for, I'm not kidding you, the staffers of these government agencies. You can see that
600 KCOL, Wellington, Fort Collins, 5,000 watts.
I think a perfect example is you saw President Biden having to make references to Taylor Swift and Beyonce. It's like, there's no way he would have...
Some models up to $3,000 off. For the fitness fanatic on your Christmas list, we have the largest selection of fitness accessories.
So this is 630 KHOW in Denver, Colorado, 5,000 watts, news and talk format.
Call the agent that I would call, Troy Hansford. Really need your help now more than ever. The world has witnessed the heinous attack by Hamas terrorists against innocent Israeli citizens. Now this massive...
So this is 650 KGAB in Orchard Valley, Wyoming, with 8,500 watts.
Wash, you need a car wash. Come to Breeze Through, it's a breeze. A few bucks gets you so much. Breeze Through Car Wash.
Sure, it's...
One of the weirdest jingles I've ever heard. By the way, this is north-south facing. Technically, this side is north facing. This is south. East is this way, and west is that way. So
Wash pass and receipt.
So yeah, Cheyenne is that way, and Denver's that way. So a lot of them will be pointing this way, not this way. But a few will be needed to be pointed this way.
2023. Purchased an unlimited wash pass.
Neil Shenby, my guest today here on The Bottom Line. The brand new book called Critical Dilemma, The Rise of Critical Theories and Social Justice Ideology, Implications for the Church.
It's up at thebottomlineshow.com, and you do have, we were talking about the church's role in all this. One area where I also
see it.
So 670 is KLTT in Commerce City, Colorado, with 50,000 watts, and it's a Christian talk station.
Yeah. And we're very much in the anti...
They come after you. Well, Relief Actor, My Pillow, all of our great supporters, they stand...
Is your inbox overflowing this Black Friday deal?
So 710 is KNUS in Denver, Colorado, with 5,000 watts.
Get up to 50% off site-wide plus doorbuster.
So 740 KVOR, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 3,300 watts, and it features news and talk programming.
Welcome back to Hannity. This is Logan Second. Secular, Jay Secular.
Yep,
Sitting
Jay
in here,
Secular
we're
here, too.
joined by Victoria Jackson.
So 760 is KDFD, Thornton, Colorado, 50,000 watts. And it features news and talk programming.
Right.
And 1980.
So this is 810 KLVZ in Brighton, Colorado, in HD, as you can see. They carry an oldies format, and they have 2,200 watts of power. One of my favorite stations.
The economy and its high interest rates. Don't let anyone, especially another financial advisor, tell you it's not true.
So this is 850 KOA with news and talk programming with 50,000 watts. This is a 50,000 watt non-directional clear channel, by the way. Denver, Colorado.
Upfront and 12% guaranteed growth for income today.
So this is KJMP in Fort Collins with a old school hip hop format. I'll be right back with the wattage. Okay, it's 1,200 watts. By the way, all those other stations that we did up until now, I knew about their call signs. I just didn't know until I looked up what area actually served and the power. Some noise, and I think it's coming from the outlet over there. I'll make sure to unplug it after when I come back.
In Lebanon has dragged the country to the edge of war with Israel. Fighting along the Israel-Lebanon border is picking up, triggering a new round of displacement. An estimated 29,000 people have fled the border area to other places in Lebanon since October 7th.
So this is KPOF with a Christian talk format. I'll be right back with the wattage and area served. Okay, yes, the format is Christian talk and teaching, and it serves a 5,000 watts.
Soon, Vivian discovered she was pregnant.
Too high.
She was also jobless and homeless. The Uncharted Ministries team.
KKSE, Parker, Denver, Altitude Sports Radio 950, the proud home of VSiN, the sports betting network. This is VSiN.
Well, there's your ID.
Are on high alert since the Hamas attacks last month in Israel.
Anyway, sorry, let's go back. So there's nothing on 970 or 980 or 960 that I know of, but you got the ID for 950.
The Rainbow Bridge is one of 4 border crossings connecting Ontario to western New York.
So 990 is KRKS in Denver, Colorado with 6,500 watts. Its format is Christian talk and teaching. There's lots of dust here.
Last week, a sign the job market remains.
Our first East station, 1010 KSIR in Brush, Colorado, or I guess as the sports announcer on the station says, 1010 KSIR. I'm not insulting his accent there. I think it's pretty cool, actually. This is one of my favorites. It's agricultural news stuff, branded as Farm Radio 1010 KSIR. 25,000 watts.
My bathroom floor. At least my Swiffer sweeper makes it easy. Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths have ultra-thick pads to trap and lock hair, like a hair magnet. And when I'm finished cleaning up my hair, Sweeper takes care of his too. Now the hair's gone, all thanks to Swiffer. Try Swiffer Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths. I promise you'll love them or your money back. And also try Swiffer Sweeper Wet to make quick work of tough, sticky messes.
Eva's wedding. Nana's 80th. ShareTheRoadSafely.gov. Paid for by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration.
Tweet.
For KSIR News, I'm Andy Rice. Colorado is paying tribute to former First Lady Rosalind Carter. All flags in the state will be lowered Saturday and stay that way until she's laid to rest next Wednesday. Governor Polis called the 96-year-old a tireless humanitarian who advocated for and devoted herself to several social causes, such as health care and human rights. And there are new developments in the investigation into a Penrose funeral home. One of the owners was extradited back to Colorado yesterday and is now behind bars in El Paso County. Carrie Halford is being held without bond and is expected in court this afternoon. It appears her husband may still be in Oklahoma. Both were arrested there 2 weeks ago after 189 bodies were found inside the abandoned building last month, all said to be improperly stored. Some had reportedly been there since 2019. Andy Rice, KSIR News.
Of this sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and on the whole world. For the sake of this sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and on the whole.
So this is 1060 KRCN with 50,000 watts, and it's Catholic station served for Longmont, but their 50,000 watt transmitter is literally down the road from me east. So it's so strong.
I offer you the body and blood, the soul and divinity of your dearly beloved.
Es el día de dar gracias, Thanksgiving, dar gracias, la palabra así lo dice, es dar gracias por todo lo que ha ocurrido este año. Por ejemplo,
So 1090 is KMXA in Aurora, Colorado, 50,000 watts.
Pero ya en Arizona estuvimos un poquito más cercano, parecía.
From the very moment in story of creation, when Adam and Eve had sinned, God is the one who makes the first move and comes to the garden.
By the way, the other station's format was Spanish sports. This is 1120 KCRN in Lyman, Colorado, 50,000 watts. Of course, during the day, because at night they have to sign off to protect KMOX.
Temptations, because he wants us to try to convince our...
Porque México eres tú. Legislamos para todas y todos. Cámara de Diputados, Legislatura de la Calidad, la Inclusión y la Diversidad.
So 1150 is KNRV, 10,000 watts. Features Spanish news and talk from Inglewood, Colorado.
en la película del mismo nombre.
So 1170 is KJJD, Windsor, Colorado, with a regional Mexican format with 1,000 watts. So 1190 is KVCU, the University of Colorado's radio station in Boulder, Colorado, with 6,800 watts. And it has a, let's go to Wikipedia article here again, freeform format. So we'll continue our thing. Sorry, I know I'm always on my bed when I do these radio videos. It's because it's right near the window. And especially for shortwave, the only way I can get good signal is when I stick the antenna out the window.
Going to be removed, and we're hoping to figure out how to get that done. Means that they didn't plan to just stand outside, they planned to go in. So that would.
So this does have HD, but I remember the station is so low power and I'm so far away from it that it cannot decode. So 1220 is KLDC in Denver, Colorado, with a Christian teaching format with 1,000 watts.
Again, if Christian is out of the top 5 as far as cultural playoff eligibility. So Texas, I don't think they are worthy.
So 1240 is KFBC Cheyenne, Wyoming, 700 watts with a sports format. So 1280 is KBNO in Denver, Colorado. 5,000 watts with a regional Mexican format. Yes, this is 1310 KFKA in Greeley, Colorado. I believe it's 5,000 or 1,000 watts.
Of the Mayan division of the
articles and everything that I'm working on. As I've said over the last week, I'm in the process of transferring over a whole.
There's a hum in that transmitter in the background. So 1360 KHNC in Johnstown, Colorado, 10,000 watts with a conservative talk format.
And it looks so beautiful, really, in my.
So yeah, that's a. I don't want to take too long answering the question, but I'll definitely say like.
So 1390 is KGNU with Denver, Colorado, 5,000 watts with a community format. After all, this is public radio.
AM 1410.
KIIX in Fort Collins, Colorado. I believe it's 1,000 watts, if I'm correct. I don't know for sure. Let's go take a look here. Let's see here. It's classic country. It is 1,000 watts. I was correct this whole time. Let's go back and continue our DXing.
Partly cloudy skies tonight.
I forgot the call sign of the station.
Some morning snow showers over the next couple.
And the call sign on the database I'm using is outdated for that station. So 1450 is KGRE, Greeley, Colorado, with a regional Mexican format with 1,000 watts.
Keep on, most likely, try to stop the sliding screws that we've seen the past couple of months. The meeting is going to be next Thursday now, but the challenge for the group.
So 1490 is KCFC, which is a repeater in Boulder, you could say, of CPR News, Colorado Public Radio, which is the same on 90.1 FM, which we get here better, because this is only using 290 watts, and it's public radio. But I prefer listening to it on the 1490 AM signal than on FM. But the FM is an HD, though.
Oil production, which are
Les dejaré suficiente alimento como para un año y otras mercaderías que trajimos de España. Voy a construir una...
Wow, okay, so this station was off the air. They were a Christian station, and I heard some announcements saying that their rent was up and they needed some money, but I'm wondering now that it's Spanish talking that they've had to swap, because they've been off the air for quite a while, so I wonder if they couldn't get the money for it. And they were on the air quite recent. Just started broadcasting on the air quite recently. We'll try KCKK, which is the old one that it is now. Is that the new? No, that's not the right one. Hold up real. So this thing still says it's Christian radio, so I don't know what happened. So this is KXJJ 1570. It's Loveland, Colorado. It's a regional Mexican format with 1,000 watts. ESPN station with, I think, interference. 1610 is WPPZ 664 in the city of Loveland. It's the traveler's information and weather info station with, I think, 10 watts or 5 watts. So 1650 was KBJD in Denver, Colorado, with a Spanish Christian format with 10,000 watts. And we got one more station on 1690.
My wife's here, so I was reading about it. I was reading St. Jose Maria.
Let's go check that out. So 1690 is KDMT in Arvada, Colorado, with a Catholic talk format with 10,000 watts. And that was the daytime AM tuning band and daytime AM tuning in Berthoud, Colorado. Thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.